afternoon, painters and decorators of the internet. I want to show you one of the jobs that we're looking at. Be a bit of an interesting one. Let's see how we go. I'll show you inside. 15-second intro. Away we go. Here we are. Really interesting one. You're going to say, Phil, what is it? You see what it is? Squash court. Bit of a tricky one to paint. Specialist firm has to do this squash court painting. But if I show you the condition, I'll flip you around and show you the condition. Here we are. Not been done, nothing's been touched for 5 years. Have a look round, and we're coming in. We're not going to touch these walls because this is the specialist firm's job. What we're going to be looking at doing is anything above that red line, which is ceilings, that freezy area, whatever you want to call it. There's an observation gallery up at the top. And there's a couple of these squash courts all going to be done. Well, fingers crossed. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because you've got a leaking ceiling, you've got damp patches on the ceiling, that all needs treating. What we'd be looking at doing is round the top, cleaning it down, suitable preparation for where you've got the flaky paint, and then treating it accordingly. And then painting all the way around with a suitable paint. Now, if you want to give me some recommendations on suitable paint for this sort of job, comments, give us some comments and likes and everything. I know that the paint on the squash court walls has to be specialist for the impact of the ball that's bouncing into it at umpteen. You see that umpteen miles an hour, and I think over the years this has just been painted with emulsions. It's not been done with the proper stuff, and you can see where they probably put polyfiller in. I mean, look at the state of these. You see that? I can zoom in on that. Look at the state of these walls. Yeah, state of these. So I think these have just been filled over the years and then painted over with the probably emulsions. I wouldn't think there's been anything specialist gone on these in the last couple of coats. If you look at it, look at this. Look at that. That's what you call a proper eggshell, but it's very dry underneath. You feel it. I'd say that is probably the original surface, but I don't know what that'd be. Interesting one, isn't it? All the way around. I'll show you the other one in a minute, so I'll come back to you. It's like this passageway. That's all it's doing as well. Again, not brilliant condition. All the way around. Coming to the other squash court here. Oh, I don't think you can really see. No, let's bring around here. How the ceiling's been damaged with the leaks, so that all wants addressing. And then where you've got your flaky paint all the way around there, what's cleaning down and then treating, then back onto the walls. And apparently when you come to squash court floor restoration, it needs to be sanded down and no treatment on and just left natural. If anybody's done this before, you want to put some comments. But you can see, can't you? Always a bit different with Beckwith decorators. Well, how would you tackle something like this? What products would you use? Give us some comments again. Well, very interesting. So this is just a quick video. Let's bring you round onto it. Just a quick video of Phil Beckwith showing you a job that we're looking at. Yeah, I'm just looking at these things all the way around me. But how interesting is this, doing something different? It's not every day you do a squash court or look at doing squash courts. So that's that. The other interesting one I'll just touch on. Red. Now I remember back in the day we used to use Dulux Monarch Red. And you think, oh, that's a lovely colour to cover. 2 coats of Dulux Monarch Red. The base coat colour used to be goose wing. So you used to prepare it, put a base of goose wing grey on, and then 2 coats of Monarch Red. And if I tell you that 2 coats of Monarch Red covered beautifully over goose wing, you won't believe me, but it was. That's what you used to do. And it also used to tell you on the colour card that you had to use a different undercoat, which i.e. was the goose wing. If you ever went back over a red with a Monarch Red, it never seemed to cover. But if you did goose wing, then 2 coats of Monarch Red, it used to cover nicely. So this is where we are with this. We've got all this to take into account. They probably won't have red doors next time. They'll have probably dark grey, anthracite. But if you can see, it's quite a big room. Access. We get tower scaffold. And this could be sprayed, back rolled, I don't know, we'll have to look. But if you can just see on these top corners, peeling paint, they obviously want scraping back, try and get to a tight edge, and then using something like Zinsser Peel Stop. I should think something like that, or even guards, but probably Peel Stop's more suitable. It depends when you get up there to see what the surface is like, whether it needs that more of a stabilising solution like guards would be. But there we go, interesting, isn't it? Something a bit different. So yeah, comments, smash that like. Just a quick video of showing you what I'm doing on pricing up a job. And again, pricing, how do you price something like this? £10 an hour, 120 quid a day, 120 quid a day? No, I don't think. So there we go, let's just finish off in here. It's a better room, so all done and dusted. What do we think? Brilliant. See you on the next one. Bye bye.